Hello, very good morning, Pradeep Kumar. Welcome. Just signing up into my accounts. Just a moment. So there is a huge gap down. so entering into the put side directly doesn't look attractive at this juncture. Maybe we got to see what happens with the first 15 minutes. If there is any sort of pullback to 45K, then it's fine. But it's very risky to enter into the puts directly at the opening because you never know. There can be a serious pullback. It's already opened below no, LT3. So this is where it has opened. And if there is a sharp recovery, then getting into put can be very risky. So kindly don't jump into the opening trade. I was saying in the group as well, like if there is any gap beyond 300 points, most likely we might see a trending day, which is on the downside, or they can just fill the gap and then go downside. So both the scenarios are open. Jumping straight into buying of puts is not advisable. Don't do that mistake. People who have been carrying positional puts can partially book their profits or exit their positions in total, take the profit home and then be happy. But right now, no fresh opening trades. Um, Having said that, let me also add certain strikes to watch list. Clearing of the other. Maybe I will create a yeah here 43 600 call I am adding 500 call I am adding to watch list. Send 700 call I am adding to watch list. Calls I am adding first to the watch list. Then I would also like to see 43 800 puts, 700 put, and 600 put in my watch list. So I'm just keeping at the money and one level and two level OTMs, ITMs added to my watch list. Hmm. So pre-market is at 43,726. Let's see if there is a quick pullback or it's going to go down, because we have a strong buy support zone over here at 620 levels, 630 levels. So jumping in too early is not advisable. Further goes down, further goes down. I will add I would consider really entering into the So, are we going to see some sort of quick pullbacks, or is it going to go down further? Very interesting to observe. Just don't dive in unnecessarily. Wait for some confirmation, and then you can get into. Still some. So if it's going to reclaim 700 and 750, then we can see a quick pullback to the levels of 800, 850. Should be some sort of quick pullback. We are in first 5 minutes candle yet to complete, so there's a lot of scope. Give yourself first 15 minutes because this is not yet a confirmed downside yet, because it's a massive gap down and holding up. Got to be really careful in entering onto the put side. First 15 minutes after we get a good confirmation of what sort of range has been established, then it's easier for us to play that. So, so I'm entering into the call side, small quantities, not much, very, very small quantities I'm entering in to see if there is any sort of, upside moves. I'm expecting strong moves over here. because it's holding up 700. It made a nice dip, but holding up at 700. It's massive upside rally happening. So this is why I was saying we should wait. Anyway, this is good. I exit this now. Good. So booked about 7K. That's a decent return for 300 quantities. Not much. 300 quantities I took and then booked some 20 points with that move. Now I can wait. Hi, very good morning, Divya. Sound is very low. Can someone confirm if my audio is low? Hi, Nihas. Very good morning. Yeah, it's fine, right? Because you guys have to confirm. I'm not sure if it's all fine. Maybe, what is it? It's only 400. Wow, really crazy. Premiums have just. So the third candle is under formation. The first candle pierced through and then found support. It's trading above LT4 now. And then this candle is going to be super critical to decide whether we have more up moves or down moves. Maybe as of now, what I can do is uh, take this and start writing some positions. And then what do I need further? How do you manage when you have 500 quantities of 510 quantities of weekly writing all have doubled with this fall? How do you manage, right? Very big challenge that I am dealing with, but I am making my adjustments. So give me some time. It's going to be super fun. uh, because when it gap opened, it was already at a loss of around 50K. Now I have done some sort of serious adjustments, and immediately this is at a profit of around 13K now. So just the right set of adjustments was able to bring it back quickly into the profits. So that's good. Still, I want to check what is VIX about 12 after a long time. Yes, we are seeing VIX. I think on Monday itself it reached 12, but to trade on the second day about 12 is very encouraging. We need that sort of volatility. Let me check what is India VIX right now at 12.43. It's very motivating to see that. And yep. Need calculator because these are very weird numbers. 25 plus 180 plus 150. Oh, triple five quantities of put writing and 225 plus 105 plus. Okay, I haven't seen the comments. Okay, let me check quickly. Started streaming also here. So, like I said, if there is a massive gap down, we got to wait. And let's go to 15 minutes candle. How do we know where to enter? Pretty simple. This is the first 15 minutes candle. Let the second candle give us some clue whether it is going to fill this gap that has been created, or is it continuing to go down. But it's going to be a bit of higher risk on the downside because there is a power zone over the bottom from where you can see that it pierced and then immediately bounced back in the same candle. Second candle is really far away from that. Uh, Maybe if you want to really take some sort of risk, entering into the put here is something at risk that you can take and target till this level, but very risky trade. I was very comfortable to enter into the call side because over here I know this zone is going to push it back. So I did my call entries and captured some 25 points. So that's it. Then 22. So you may be seeing me pretty serious over here because I have to do a lot of adjustments. That's a very serious position, so I got to really take some time here in doing the adjustments. We I should be fully participating in the stream in another 10 minutes, just ensuring that if it doesn't fall further from here. Even if it falls, like how do I manage? That's what I'm looking at. because something that I sold on Monday around 210 rupees is trading at 433. So you can imagine it has already doubled, right? So it's already an ITM strike now, 43 900 put and 44 100 put. So I'm looking for some good adjustments. This is okay. Think that maybe there will be some sort of pullback after because only positional players would have got this opportunity, right? Like otherwise, who makes money in this gap down? So unless you have carried some positions, you will not be in, making much on the put side. So if in an intraday basis they have to make money, uh, they would like to take it to some levels and then uh, bring it down. I would suggest. See, this is 15 minutes candle. Let's wait for some confirmation. Let's see. Let's draw the lines over here. Um, if we see this one being cleared or if this LT5 is being broken, then we have some directions. Otherwise, writers would make most money. They will maintain in this some 50 points, 60, 100 points range, and then erode all the premium. So don't jump in. For me, I will be more comfortable to enter somewhere around LT3 or the peak on the good side. But again, it comes with a risk because there is a gap to be filled. If it is attempting to fill that gap, then it's a very dicey situation. Um, Maybe we can enable all the EMAs that will add some more context to things. I think pivot is here. That is where you can expect it to fill the gap. Because reclaiming 800, 850 means you should see 44K again. So that's not a big deal. It should not cover the gap. So the question is it going to be a trending on the downside or it's going to fill the gap and stay range bound? I don't see any sort of moves beyond 45K. Up to 45K is what the maximum that it can go. But once it touches that, I am expecting a complete reversal because there is a zone from where the fall has started. So that will again act as a strong resistance. This is a very good entry for put. And I clearly mentioned why I would not be so comfortable entering into the puts if there is a large gap down, because there is also a power zone at the base. It's really unlikely that unless it's a trending day, it's very unlikely that the market, breaches every level and then goes down. So some pullbacks are expected. So it has reclaimed 750. That's a good sign. Now will it attempt to cross 800? How does it look in a 5 minute candle? So finding some rejections at the middle of this red candle's body. So this will be a good material for short straddle series that I have been working on. Um, I have traded a short straddle and then it gave a large gap down, which you don't want to see. And still, how do you adjust and then get over it? The third part, that is what I am working on. Um, so I think today can be a good example. I'll use this live example and show you. You can see that it's going up clearly. So when market came here, I wrote 150 quantities extra calls just to keep the you know equation, because if the market comes down, already my puts have become ITM, right? Like I am in great trouble. So I'm doing extra writings of calls. If it comes up, fine, that's completely fine, because ITM strikes becoming uh, ATM is good for me. So that way it is going to be advantageous. Whichever be the case, this is giving me a coverage of wait, check once till 45, 43, 500 and 44, 200. So this is absolutely great. Anywhere in between is going to be beneficial, not a problem. And the max profit is at 840, 43, 840. I'll be at maximum profit. Yeah, that's why I was not so comfortable entering into the put side. You see this, it's important to be patient, and I entered into the call side trades very early because I am contra trade player. I take risk. I just go against the trend. Not always, just because I know that it is a massive gap down and then again played out and then entered into the zone. I entered somewhere over here. So I was very comfortable entering over here on the call side. Awesome. Some massive moves, right? Cool. This is exactly what I wanted. Hi, very good morning, Vijay. Welcome to the stream. Have to see if I can do some sort of option buying now. I think I will enter into some puts, maybe around. I'm entering into the put side over here because I feel this is a good entry. It is kind of slow. This is too deep ITM. I don't want to do this. Maybe I will check. I'm not entered yet. I'm just keeping it ready to execute a market order. Wanted to check how it is going to react when it reaches this peak. So I'm keeping it open. 800 is reclaimed, so I see that 850 is on cards. If it is going to reach 850, then very well it can also go and close the gap. So I don't want to really risk too much over. Maybe now I can enter in. This is a nice place to enter. I entered some small quantities over here. Amazing. It's already giving some good return. That's the importance of entering in cheaper price, because I was waiting to execute things at market price, and clearly was able to get it at very reasonable. I got it so cheap that even if it is making a green candle, I am on the put side and it's still giving me profits, because I bought it almost at the dirt cheap price. This was trading around, or what was the, I sometime back I saw it was trading around 250 something. I got it at 201. But I am sure it must have made seriously big. Maybe 215 is good price for me. Some 15 points if I can capture, it's good. I'll place it. It's any which ways, not many quantities. Placing doesn't hurt. So 215 I have placed it. Thank you. I entered at 201. It's currently trading at 207. The strike that I'm talking about is 43,900 PE. And I wanted to exit at 215. Hi Arun, very good morning. Funny thing is, it has gone up, still it's holding 207. Maybe I can even stretch it to 220, because strong hold, easy to. Yeah, I'll put it 220. 210 is fine, because, yeah, 215, sorry, 215 is fine for me. 220 is really good, but this is not a scalping account, so trailing and all is very difficult in Angel. So I'm going with fixed execution only because of the difficulties in trailing. What's the benefit in trading in angel account? uh, See, angel is extremely difficult to do buying and selling. Okay, you cannot buy and sell. And being a writer, uh, for me, it is good because I don't want to get tempted in buying options too soon. Since it is such a disadvantage in terms of buying options, I'm using this so that I have some control over my buying. I'm choosing a platform that is not encouraging buying. If I want to do buying per se, then I use TradeSmart. I use TradeSmart because that's amazing to scalp. For scalping, Angel is poor. But for positional writing, it's more, I like it because it's also linked with sensible, easy for me to make adjustments and have the, oh, 220 it went. I don't know if it got executed or not. One moment. Oh, superb. Already it got executed. I should have waited, but that's okay. I was happy with 215. It got executed at 215. So the reason why I stick with Angel is because for me, writing means Angel account because um, it's linked with Sensible and I manage my positions through Sensible. Since they are partnered and then for free, I use that because they allow deep OTMs for edging and all these things. That's the biggest advantage is that. With TradeSmart also, it allows deep OTMs, very deep OTMs also is allowed. Like I can go ahead and buy 35,000 put options if I want. If I want, I can also go and buy 30,000 put options. That sort of crazy deep OTMs are allowed. I'm okay with that. Uh, but in Zerodha, 500 points away, current week expiry only, you are not allowed to buy. So Zerodha is pretty useless. So for my edging purpose, I use Angel because I use TradeSmart for buying. So that's how I keep things different. So if I want to seriously do only buying for the day, which one such day is tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be like playing a lot in my TradeSmart account because that's where the real buying will happen. I'll go huge quantities over there, and it's easy to trail stop loss, execute partially, many things you can. So that's the basic difference. And if you guys wanted to open any TradeSmart account, please do check the link. Um, I have my. Please use my referral code. It will be beneficial. Not much, just that you play in a month over there. Probably some 200 rupees, 300 rupees I might earn. So how did you build the capital for selling? Was it through buying? See, honestly speaking, no, it's not that way. It's like I made some decisions, right? Like uh, continuously you have been losing, and then you are trying writing, and writing you see the sort of money that it gets generated. For example, for 5,000 rupees you earn through writing, you have to spend the whole day. Okay, with 3 lakhs capital, you have to earn 5,000 by writing. Kind of either you have to play directional writing, or if you're playing some sort of strategies like strangle, you got to wait a long time. And with buying, 5,000 rupees is nothing. People with the 50,000 rupees can generate 5,000 rupees if one trade goes right. So I was more tempted in buying for a very long time. Then I was like losing money, like everybody else. Then whenever I do writing, I'm making money. Whenever I'm doing buying, I'm losing money. So I really thought at one point, that was in 2018, 19. I thought that I should become a writer. Then, incidentally, you also do some sort of savings, right? Like PPF, PF that got accumulated while working in company. Then some sort of FDs that you have put in. Then some sort of personal loans taken, and then some sort of uh, assets that were there that was sold. Then I pulled in some sort of capital, and from there you slowly get the size grows, right? Then you are again tempted to buy, because with 1 lakh only I am generating 5,000 in buying. Why not? It's 10 lakhs. Like that, you will be tempted. Again, you lose some money, like 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. Then you say that, oh, no, no, no. Writing only is good for me. It's a iterative process. Till you accept, no, selling is the only way. It takes time. It takes really long time. So it really took a long dip, and particularly when you're doing writing and then these sort of gap downs. For example, I did a short strategy over here, and then it is giving me, when I opened the account, just I opened the account, it was showing minus 55K, right? Now you will be like wondering, what the hell? Why did I even get into writing? But at that time, I didn't know how to adjust those positions. Now that I know, now already sitting in profits. So it's about it takes a while to accept writing is the only way to be consistently profitable. But by the time you accept it, you would have lost almost everything. So that's a sad story. But reality is, if you are really smart enough, you should see what is the point. You're bringing in 1 lakh, losing it in next 6 months. Whatever discipline, very carefully you're playing one lot, two lot, losing it in 6 months. Again, you bring another 50,000, losing it in next 6 months. Again, you're bringing in, thinking that maybe if I have 3 lakhs capital, I can do better. You bring that, and then again you lose it. So, like in 3 or 4 years, you would have lost already some 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs. That quickly that you are able to realize, okay, in next 3 years, if I'm going to lose 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs, can I bring 10 lakhs right now and then make advantage of it through writing alone? Let me just become a writer. So instead of wasting your money and then finally deciding to be a writer, I would say that learn writing, get into the writing side of options, uh, with these sort of experience that I share, if at all it makes sense. Up to you. Yeah. See, lost 1.5 lakhs. Irrespectively, will lose. So if I open my scalping account, it's in deep, deep red. Deep red. It never comes to profit. Okay, I may be saying that I made 1 lakh today, 1.5 lakhs today in that account and all, but then it's no match to what I lost. It's no match to what I lost. The only account that is in green is my writing account. Of all these years, the only account on an annual basis, something that is in green is my writing account. So beyond this, I cannot say. There is nothing to say. So I split it now. What I do is that I I enter into that account only when I see that, okay, today is money making day. There is scope for buying. Clearly, I know that. Then I go in. Today is one such day, but I don't log in there because I already have taken 555 quantities of put in deep loss. One is at loss of 20K, another is at loss of 35K, another one is at loss of 45K. Very huge ones. And the calls that I have written are all like 30K profit, 40K profit, and so on. The net was at 55K loss. Now, for me, getting this into green is my first concern. So I did that, and it's already in profits. Should I enter into buying now? No, I should not be, because you manage this, and if you are successfully managing it for this week, I'll be earning more than what I will be earning in buying. So I'm sticking to maximizing through writing. Yeah, equity swing is in green, but then the process is very slow. Definitely, I completely agree, Divya. The last time that I bought, uh, you know, uh, stock equity was in 2015. In my dad's account, he was having some position he was just asking. So 2021, I did a intraday scalp in his account. That is all that I did. After that, I don't know. I have never. Last 2015, I stopped equity and all. The moment I did my first trade in Bank Nifty, never entered into equity. That was the truth. No, zero trades. Wow, look at this. From minus 55K to plus 30K. Really some serious, powerful hedging done. And I so wish that they consolidate the whole day here, because if it does, then really it's fantastic returns, like 1.6 lakhs. If it closes tomorrow around between 800 to 920, I can make 1.6 lakhs. Very unlikely. Maybe they will fill the gap. Maybe they may go down. But I'm just saying the potential. All right. Let's check the comments. Anything? Okay. No comments. Um, so I'm quite excited about one thing. Like I said, I've been planning to do some sort of live trade sessions when we reach 700 subscribers. Happy to see that we are already at 618 and another 82 to go. I will definitely plan for one full day live stream, like morning till the evening, the entire day I will stream. Not stream, sorry, Zoom session it will be for first 100 people who come and register. It's a free session, so nothing to pay. Just that first come, first serve basis, because Zoom account I can host only about 100 people. So whoever signs up for that, I will create a group, share the link. You guys can be part of it. See my positions, see how I read the data. Right now, what you're seeing is that no, only like 60% of the things that you're seeing on the stream. I cannot share everything. OI data I look at, different time frame charts I have. One is that you are seeing the 5 minutes on one screen. On the other, I have 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 hour. And then each one gives me some sort of friends. Then also how you know how I give weightage to different things on different days. I'll give some logic explanations around that session. So when I say that I'm going to enter a contra trade, see, it's very difficult. This is all done in seconds, right? Like you're seeing here, I have to enter on the call side. Now I cannot go on to explain why I am entering onto the call side. By the time I explain, already the move is over. So I have to quickly act, and you are not in a position to see that. And plus, there is about some 10 to 15 seconds of delay will be there in live stream. So in Zoom, you can clearly see why I am entering, and then easy live interactions. Be good fun. Maybe interested people can let me know what date. I mean, not date. What which date day we should do, because Thursdays. Some people say that Thursdays are very difficult for them. Some say Fridays are difficult. Whichever day that is that you find it most challenging, you let me know. I will do it over there, because for me, uh, buying can be done on almost all days, provided you know what time you trade, and each day has a game plan. The 850 does come back now, right? 842 something. Would be good if you do it on Friday. Friday, 18th of August. If we are getting now 82 subscribers by Friday, why not? We can do that. But that is only when we hit 700 subscribers. That's what I say. So, which broker are you guys using? Maybe I will try to do in that broker. See, don't tell me Kotak and all. I will not have. I have Zerodha, TradeSmart, Angel, and MSH. So anything in those you say, I will do, but I will not be doing buying on my Angel account. Zerodha, okay. Zerodha is cool. It's fine. Only thing is that they charge 20 rupees per trade. That's the only thing. But it's okay. I'll do it in Zerodha. Sure, we'll do in Zerodha. At least one thing is finalized. Zerodha. Dates, we will decide. Mm. See, this is how they are going up, right? Like they went up and then they brought it down and then immediately they bounce back and then showing some sort of slowdown. Maybe even they may make a deep red and then again they may go up. They'll trap people and gradually take it higher and higher. Get used to this. I'm going to downsize my risk by moving the legs now. Just okay, where is the next 10 rupees? So what I'm doing is that I'm bringing my edges closer and closer. I was like holding something at 15 rupees on Thursday. That has become, sorry, Monday. That has become 8 rupees. And I'm going to close that one and then, bring another leg that is at 14 rupees and close this one. So that if there is any fall, I am lowering my risk. Awesome. Good. See, the previously for the short straddle, the maximum risk was unlimited. And then when I took an edge of around 8 rupees, 15 rupees, it became 4 lakhs of risk on the downside. Now the risk has come down to 1.67 lakhs. So I'm trying to get it as time passes. I wanted to reduce it less than 1 lakh so that I can go for go on to carry this overnight comfortably. Even if there is any gap down, I can be relaxed. Right. Honestly speaking, my subscriber target was about 600 for August. I was expecting it, maybe by August I would have to struggle and then reach there. But I was so shocked because within 10 days, I got about 100 subscribers. That was the quickest I got. So was pleasantly surprised. And already another 18 added. So I don't think it is going to take a lot of time. Um, Maybe next 10 days we should have that number. Uh, in the meantime, I'll also uh, prepare how to run that day, because not always that we should be holding some positions during the day as a buyer. We don't want to really hold the positions through the day. Maybe we find one entry, we exit. Then for the next opportunity, we might have to wait 2 hours. But what will you do for those 2 hours, right? At least we can learn something, some Q&As, some sort of preparation I wanted to do. That's why I'm also not in a rush to do it immediately. And Fridays are very tricky. People who have asked for Fridays, really, that's one worthy. If I have a choice to ask someone, what would you do on a specific day? I will ask for Fridays, because Fridays are really, really very complicated day. And you learn a lot on about option market on Fridays, because positions are being adjusted for the weekend, new positions are created, then you also read the OI data, then how people transfer their positions from one week to the other week, rolling over of positions. You can see many, many things. So it's good day to learn. More than Thursdays, Fridays are really important days. So look at this. It cleared this high, so that's one good bullishness. Then it crossed 9 EMA. It has already tested 20 EMA. Definitely expect it to fill this pivot. It should touch as it touches the pivot. It's also closing the gap very likely. Um, so after that, it may find some sort of trying to enter into the zone and get rejected. That's what I am expecting for the day. Now, how you want to play this, you want to do some sort of paper trade, you want to initiate real trade, that's all up to you. But what I am doing here is to say what is the likely scenario. This is not about, giving calls. This is more of educational purpose and the view that I carry, and you need not have to act upon it, right? And all I'm saying is that it can try to fill this gap, but I am not expecting it to go too far into this zone. That level of bullishness is not there in the market. It's only attempting to fill the gap. That's a view for now. And as soon as it touches pivot or pivot to pivot is what 25 44 25 44 25 to 44 100 is a good accumulation of puts, I would say. Positionally, I will be adding more puts. Not even this week expiry. I'll go for September month end contract. Add some 100 quantities, 105 quantities. Leave it. If it goes up further, I'll add more. And I'm not going to buy 44,000 PE. I will be buying 44,500 PE or 45K PE. ITM strikes I will buy and then average it. And when there is another fall, I will book it. For example, today here I took some sort of positions of 44,500 put. That's the reason I was able to downsize my loss. I was carrying additionally, apart from the edge, I was carrying some, how many quantities? Let me just check once. Yeah, 225 quantities I was carrying at 741 as average, and I exited at 916. So that's where I booked about 40K of profit. That's why my loss was mitigated. Hmm. The one that I got at 284, the call option that I took at 284 over here, is trading at 420 now. There have been a kill, definitely. Maybe I will wait for some fall to this levels of 9 EMA and then take some sort of call options. Little bit risk, playing directional. Put accumulation I'll do only around 44K. It's best price I would get over here. Positionally, if I wanted to hold something of September contract, as the market reaches here, I will accumulate. Not now. For now, it is already like inflated because I got the 44,500 at 740 rupees. Now it is at 836. No, still I exited at 915. That's another story. But it's at 836. Still, it's more. I will re-enter into that at the dirt cheap price. Not now. Yeah, now is the time for call entries, I believe. Should I go in and take some calls? Okay, bought some calls. I'm taking extra risk here. Please understand why I am doing a call entry. Just that because I am streaming and then I am saying I am entering into call doesn't mean that you should jump in. Understand my logic. I am sitting at a profit of 30K and I'm taking about 100 quantities of 43,600C, right? That is trading at 318 rupees, 315 rupees. So 100 quantities means 30,000 rupees only investment. So I'm not going to lose much on this. Uh, First case, I will exit at maybe say 5K loss. I'll book that and exit. But I'm not going to uh, do crazy levels of averaging huge quantities. No. This is only since I am expecting that it is going to fill this gap. I am accumulating small quantities just to see that if it is going to fill, then from 320 or 18, because I ended at 318. Right now it is swinging between 312 and 320, whatever, right? If it goes to 400 as it reaches here, then it's fantastic. I'm just trying to maximize. That's it. Or even maybe I will capture some 20 points and exit it. Multiple times I will do it because you see, there is a sharp rise and then fall. Again, a sharp rise, again fall. So I will get some couple of entries. So I entered at 318. What can be the exit? Maybe 335. Collect those 17 points. Exit it, right? Maybe I'll place the order 335. Place it just in case if I'm taking any break or something. And that time if it goes and it's cool, no problem. Hmm, good. It's coming down and I will never touch this for buying again. Where I am going to average next, let it come to the levels of VWAP, or if I find the price absolutely like beaten. Suddenly there is one spike and then from no 318 it has gone to 260. Okay, something like that. Immediately I will do that average. But like for 300, 290, I will not do any average because that's what risk is, right? I'm willing to take a risk of about 5,000 rupees, which means 50 up to 50 rupees of fall. I don't have to do anything. I'm willing to take 5,000 rupees straight away, a chance from my profits. I don't have to do any average. Unless I see a sudden drop in the price that is very lucrative for me to average, I will not do any average. Very simple. Okay, couple of things I need to check. One, if the breakfast is ready, and also I need to say hi to my baby and come back. She's awake. I think I can hear her. So I'll be just back in another 10-15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I need to carry my phone to see the price. All right, I'm coming. I am back. So to see this sort of fall, and then you will see some sort of spikes on the upside. Um, Really, as soon as it quickly returned to this 850 levels, I see that no, the downside should be a bit of slowdown now. I would rather accumulate calls on the dips because I am expecting it to close. That's my view. As a reason, I know I am looking for opportunities to take on the calls. So let's see how it pays off. Maybe the writing account I will not touch. I will be going on the buying account. I will take my positions on that. I have already taken on Zerodha only. So that these two accounts are always separate. But I know that this is the money made in the writing account, and I'm risking on the buying account of about 5,000. That's it. Hi, Sutar Trade. Very good morning. Ashu, any trades? Yes, I am saying that the market had gone, given a gap down, and then it went and took a support around this power zone. From there, it quickly retraced in the same candle, and from there on, it's continuing to go up. It has cleared VWAP, it has cleared 9 EMA, and it's testing 20 EMA. Once that level is comfortably cleared, then you should expect it to fill this gap. So I'm on the call side uh, for the first half. That's my risk appetite. I am taking little extra. Most people would be thinking that it's a downtrend market and be going for the put sides, but I am entering into the call sides because I love to play contra trades. For me, contra trades are far more rewarding than the trend trades, because in trend trades, what happens is the put values are already inflated, and you are going and buying a inflated price. By the call side, put no premiums are already like lost significantly with the gap down, and you will find them at a cheaper price. So instead of buying at the money, I will be going and buying something like 43 500 calls, 43 600 calls, and ride along that. So hope clarified. So there is no need to rush. Somewhere there will be one blip, and you will get the premiums cheaper. So what I do is I add the potential strikes in which I wanted to buy, and then both the calls and the puts I will add. And if I feel that it's the right time to buy the call side, I'll wait for the right moment. Something trading at 300, if I'm seeing in a blip reaching 260, 250, immediately buy it. So that cheapest price that you buy, and then even if the market goes further down, the price will not be like going lesser than what you have got, because it is a blip and the premiums have lost crazily without any logic. Ideally, for the blip, maybe from here, if it suddenly falls to this level and then it is showing 260 from 320, I'll buy it because if it consolidates here, then you will see that it is the calls are going to trade at 270. 10 rupees is already like, was inflated fall. So I will ride on those sort of, opportunities. That's how I get that extra 10 rupees from. Place everything like 300 quantities I have kept ready. Market order I have kept it ready. The moment I see a blip to 260 levels, I will press buy. That's all. So I'm waiting for such moves. Honestly, there were days in which, as a buyer, I was waiting for the opportunity for the whole day, and since I was seeing the market consolidating in a very very tight range, I was not. For whole day it was consolidating like in 80 points range. I was not comfortable. Full day I waited, and then there was no opportunity, no trade. Though there were days like that also. So buyer doesn't mean that 100% you will have some opportunities on a given day. It all depends on whether the market is moving or not. If it is not moving, then don't force yourself. Don't force yourself. That's not needed at all. I'm seeing some blip happening, but then it's not the price that I want. It is at 292. Be at least comfortable entering at 270 levels, if not 260. So I'm just waiting for a quick fall. I'm going to enter at least half quantity now. It has come to 280 now. This is cool. 278 I got in. So this is pretty cool. So this is what I was saying, right? Getting it absolutely cheaper. I saw the price 278. Immediately I just jumped in some quantity. And that too I entered like 300 quantities. The first order was only about like 105. Now I went with 300 quantities. In this 300 quantities, I would like to exit at rupees 300 so that I make max out of this. And if there is one more round of fall, I will maintain that. So I'm not going to close this until it, you know, um, that 105 quantities I will never close. I will continue to ride that. And this one, as it reaches 300, I will be happily exiting it. because my focus is that 100 quantities, maximizing that. Also, it gives me so much of buffer because 300 quantities you are booking like 20 rupees. Then obviously 100 quantities is nothing. You have a stop loss generated for additional how many points? 60 rupees. So it is at 296 now. It's already 16 rupees profit, but 300 is my exit I have kept. So at 300, if I can exit it, nothing like it, I'm riding on my profit for the other 105 quantity. 296. So 297, but I'm very persistent. I will exit only at 300 because 300 quantities, 20 rupees means 6,000 rupees, and that will give super buffer for my 105 quantities. So I don't have to really close that leg. That's why I'm very persistent that I wanted to close it at 300. So let's see if it goes to 300. So market is also very persistent. It's not going to 300. It's staying at 295, 297, but 298. Just 2 points away. It got executed at 300. So now I can peacefully hold this 105 quantities. So let's see. My C ratings and P are giving me good returns. On Friday, I wanted 400 lots of put. My goodness, Abhishek, that's some crazy position. Must be in really good profits now. Now you can see the jump in the premiums, like it's 308 now. So approx 44% of deployment is back. Wow, you got profit of 44% on your deployed capital. Mind blowing. Amazing. So again, it has come down to 286 now, and I will see if there is one more blip, then I'll go for one more round of buying of calls. Um, sure, Abhishek. I can show you how to place the bracket order. Nest platform, that's not a big deal. Maybe sometime we can connect. I'm sure some guys must have done some YouTube videos around that. But if you need me to walk you through, I can do that. So when you place an order, there is one basket, right? Basket facility. You click that, add the strikes, and then it will ask you how you want to do it, like market, limit. So you will see one stop loss order. You select the stop loss order, then you can feed in the conditions. Buy at what price, what should be the stop loss, all you can feed in that and then execute. So that way you can run that one basket order, but I will connect with you separately. Not sure why orders are getting rejected. Hmm. Should be getting rejected because of margin shortfall or something like that. For which there is a solution. You go and buy some deep OTM, something trading at 10 rupees, 15 rupees, like that, for the same quantities that you are holding as writing. Maybe you have written, say, 500 quantities, buy 500 quantities of 10 rupees thing, it will release the premium, refresh, it will show the capital released. Both the sides you can buy, both call and put, and then close the previous legs because the previous legs might have become half its value. Maybe you took some edge at 15 rupees, it must be at 8 rupees. No point holding that. You can no, first take a fresh edge, then close the old ones. If you're closing the old one, your margin gets blocked. So you'll not be able to buy anything. So the common mistake that people do is that they see that the edges are giving some profit, they will book it. But then they don't realize that the capital is getting blocked. So you got to quickly buy some sort of hedge first and then close your other legs. Saying unavailable script. Saying unavailable script. Check if you have selected Bank Nifty. Sometimes what maybe you can log off from the terminal and re-log in. Should be some sort of glitch, I believe. Because how can it say unavailable script? It's something strange. No, mobile really is pathetic. Mobile is really pathetic. TradeSmart mobile version is the worst. But it is a beast when it comes to Nest platform. Always play from Nest platform. TradeSmart really, really is horrible when it comes to mobile application. Do not even think of using mobile. I would advise you to log into your Nest platform and then execute your trade. Particularly with the volume of quantities that you have, not a good idea to be on mobile. The mask is asking, are you in Chennai? I was in Chennai till last month. I shifted to Bangalore once again. So, long story short, I was in Bangalore for about 12 plus years. And then in 2021, I moved to Chennai, and last month I moved back to Bangalore. So, and I'm a Tamilian. I'm from Vellore. So I speak Tamil, a little bit of Kannada I understand and speak. Uh, Hindi also a bit, but mostly English and Tamil I'm quite comfortable. So Moinuddin is asking, what is that? LT1, LT2. So uh, I'm sure you're here for the first time. What I do is that on a daily basis, I post something called FASP levels, which is my own levels. I draw it using Fibonacci retracement tools and uh, pivots and critical points from the historical data. I pick them up and then I draw these levels. Every day I post it. You can see that for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Yesterday also I posted this. So these are the 7 levels of target on the upside and 7 levels of target on the downside. So when you follow me on trading view, you should be getting notification of these levels getting posted, and you can map those to your charts. And by doing so, you know where the next levels of support and resistances, and then it will act as a additional decision making tool for us. So that's how it is. So it's not an automated thing, it has to be done regularly with our own efforts. So it's not an indicator, something that I do manually every day. Welcome, Moinuddin. Just as you follow the stream for maybe a week or so, you should easily understand how our trade setup works, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. I believe in keeping things very simple, not some sort of fancy indicators giving buy signal, sell signal. I rather use my intuition. I use my analysis to make decisions, and keep let the chart be full of lines. That's okay, as long as these lines are helping us to make good decisions. I don't mind how cluttered the chart looks like. um, Probably there are other people who keep the clean chart, maybe with very basic things, and then there will be indicators saying that buy now, exit now, something like that. Um, but I prefer the old ways of doing things. Um, Proper analysis of support, resistance, and then decision of entries and exit should be mine, not some sort of indicators. That's what I believe in. Uh, People who do algo trading will not agree. That's okay. Looking for another sudden drop in oil price so that I can re-enter. Maybe I will enter some small quantity because I see that the call premiums have come down a bit. I exited at 300, right? Again, I re-entered at 255.8 or something like that. I think 285 is decent price. There's another 15 points if I capture, nothing like it. So definitely I will place an exit at 300 again. Oh, that is a good dip. I think I can add some quantities over here right now. So one more entry I took at 272 when the price was at 272. I went again double quantities. I'm trying to exit it at 285 so that I can run 282 now. 272 I entered. Would be difficult. Yeah, 285 is done. The strike is 43,600 call that I have taken. So my very first trade on the strike, 43,600, it was trading at 243. I entered. Then I did one round of averaging in the morning at 228 and then exited entirely at 261. That gave me a good boost of around 6.5k, 7k profits came. I don't remember exactly. Then it went to 318, 354 and all it went. I didn't do much around that. Again, when it came down to like 272, 285, I have taken some quantities, running on the profits. Then uh, my trade is like first I commit to a trade which I see a potential by just deploying only 100 quantities. But when it falls so drastically, I go something like 300 quantities in one go, and then capture some 15, 20 points. The first trade becomes almost like you can play without stop loss. That sort of thing leads to. So, so entering on the second trade with the volume means you have to be absolutely like confident this is going to go higher. Only then you can do that. Not just simply buying 300 quantities anywhere. That's not going to help. But you know that the price has come down super fast and then it's at a level that you are expecting it to reverse. That's where I jump in with large quantities and then get the average cheaper. You trade only Bank Nifty. Yes, Satyam. Yes, that's right. Hi, careful. Hi, welcome. Uh, I trade only Bank Nifty because I'm quite comfortable with the volatilities of Bank Nifty. Plus, focusing on one index is always great. If you're focusing on too many things, then in one you will be seeing a buying opportunity, in another you will be seeing a selling opportunity, and then eventually you will also try to establish. For example, if I add Nifty over here, and then say that Nifty, let's say that if Nifty is going down and then Bank Nifty is going up, then we know that they have some sort of relationship, and then it affects my judgment on one of the indexes by when I compare two indexes together. Although I give some weightage, but it is only to support. Once in a while, I'll turn on and then check. Not like regularly I keep track of both the indexes together. Plus, the volatility of this Nifty is completely different from the volatility of Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty can suddenly move 500 points or come down 500 points. It can happen, but then here you know that it's going to be plus or minus 100, points on a regular day, possibly 200 to 250 points on a good day, right? So, uh, for me this is a lot more comfortable. I have my own methodology established, everything, so I'm quite comfortable with this. So I trade only on one index at any point. Nifty can be played very easily as a writer because it stays within a range most often. Easy to play that, but for me it's kind of distraction if you're playing too many index. Rather focus on one and then go deeper. Once I have some team, let's say that I have a team of 3 people or 4 people with whom I have some sort of rapport built, then I can ask them to manage one of the indexes. Right now, I cannot log into everything and then do a scalping in Bank Nifty, manage the writings in Bank Nifty, and also look for buying and writing opportunities in Nifty. No, that's going to be very stressful for me. Plus, I'm streaming as well, right? Like most of the days I'm streaming, going to be very taxing. Recently, one thing I added is that, probably around 15 days back, I tried crude, and I'm still doing crude a little bit, but not in this hour. In this hour, I don't touch. Supposedly, say that I made my targets for the day by 12 o'clock today, or 1 o'clock today, and I close all the positions. Or if I'm having some writings, I will ensure that the writing is safe, and then I will take some crude and testing it. Really, I love the volatility, but then it's not respecting much of the things. I'm absolutely a newbie into that. Uh, Sometimes it forms very lovely head and shoulder pattern. Clearly looks like it's going to break down, but then it goes up like 150 points against your analysis. So it's all like super crazy. Although I love the volatility part of it, I still needed more time to process how to take advantage of it. Um, it would take some time for me to feel comfortable. Maybe I will give myself some 6 months time. Uh, but right now, I don't want to drag into too many index. During our Indian market hour, Bank Nifty is the only thing. Once my target is done, I will, for the sake of keeping the mind fresh, I would go for crude. Okay, let's switch back to single screen. But if you guys want me to analyze any index, any stock, feel free to ask that. I love analysis. Basically, I love analysis. Um, do I invest based on my analysis into everything? No, I don't do that. I stick with Bank Nifty. But if you want to say some stocks, maybe TCS, can you analyze? Yes, very happy to do that. Anything of that nature you wanted, I can do that. So I will give you an update when this one came. So one of the things is that I exited. I entered around 279 over here. Exited at 300. When it came down somewhere here or here, I don't remember where. I re-entered at 285, and after I re-entered, with this candle or something, it went to 272. I entered at 272 and booked it at 285. That was 300 quantities. And at 285 I have entered, right? That quantities I am holding in, and then I wanted to exit at 300. So once I get that exit at 300, then only 100 quantities I'll be holding. I will see if it is really going up or not. Basis which I will make some decisions. You want JSW Energy? Sure, JSW Energy. Let's see that. Yes. Here I wanted to do. Mhm. That's a sharp move. Oh, it has also cleared this resistance level. Superb. Wow. Look at this. It has cleared this resistance level, trading way above that. And there is another one over here. Mm, One of these. I might want to keep track of. Mhm. I think, yeah, this is all like done. Understood. And the other level of. Mm, At 368, you will find some sort of resistance, breaking which you can expect it to go to 407. Um, if there is some sort of retracements, what are those retracements levels looking like? It's clearly trading above that. And see that it is going to get rejected. So two updates. Once it crosses, you know, 375, 407 is the target. Once it clears 375, 407 is the target. From here, if it is rallying, it will find a resistance at 368. So these are the two things you need to keep in mind. One, from current level, if you're already holding at 368, it has a good chances of getting rejected, right? And if it crosses 375, then it should have no problem traveling towards 406. So whatever, however you want to take advantage of this piece of information, you can take advantage. Oh, you already got that at 283. Amazing. Amazing. You're already like sitting at close to 70 rupees profit per share. So massive. This should be removed and should switch to 5 minutes candle. Possibly go in. Yeah. Maybe if you're having a lot size, have you taken a equal to the lot size? And I don't know if it is trading in stock options. You can do some sort of call bull call spread. Maybe you can write some deep OTMs of option strikes to maximize your returns. So so that you already have. So may I know how many lots? I mean, how many quantities that you hold? This is not to figure out what's your profitability, but then if it is equal to the lot size, then you can comfortably go and write maybe um, 400 calls or 375 calls you can write, and then try to maximize. Suggestion, you can think about it. I think my food is ready. I will go have it and come back. Let's zoom in. You're out about Britannia ends for swing trade. Britannia ends. Okay, let's check that out. Straight away, without looking much further, I can say that it is on a sharp recovery. It is at the middle of this candle. Once it clears this another 6 rupees, you should expect it to go higher. But we'll also go back in time and see. Wow, forming a channel. My goodness, this is amazing. Let's go for 1 hour chart. Perfect. Perfect entry for accumulating positionally. This is excellent place to accumulate. Even I would be very happy to accumulate that sort of. I'll be super happy to accumulate. These are amazing places to accumulate. Uh, one moment, let me just keep some prices over here. Okay. Now, because the put value, say call value has come down, I'm averaging it has gone to like 263 now. I've taken some more quantities and averaged it. Let's focus on this now. So at 1 hour time frame, this is like in a strong buy zone. The levels of averaging should be around this 4147. Base. Mhm. I feel that no, it should have an immediate target of on the upside. On the upside, the immediate target of text. Where is that style? Yeah, this would be the positional target. I don't know how much time it takes for it to reach over here and all, but since you guys are doing it, maybe it moves 100 points in a day or it moves only 20 points. I am not following this, but then positionally, this is the target I am giving. 4667, it should test. Um, this is an excellent place to buy and accumulate positionally. This is the place you should be accumulating. It's exactly trading around that. So 43 is a good place to buy because it's a day candle. Obviously, you will see these sort of crazy things. But then that's what my interpretation is. Okay. Okay, I'm going to switch to single window mode. It's already at VWAP levels. It's super fast fall. So Kiran is asking, shall I go for short straddle of 43,800 till the end of the day? Um, I- you can go if you're keeping a view that it's going to stay within 43,600 to 44k. If there is any sort of direction, then the straddle is going to give you some losses. So as long as you keep some stop loss, you can always initiate it short straddle. No problem. Okay, I'll just go and check my food and to take some 10-15 minutes of break. Uh, I'll be back soon. Okay. Okay. Uh, I'm back. Sorry about that. My baby was also like awake. I brought her. Those of you who haven't met, she's Rumi. Hi, Rumi. Say hi to everyone. Hi. Hi. Okay. So let me just also share what happened with my positions. I was in Zerodha. Something that I took at 318, then at 285, then I averaged at 260, and it went to 228, and that's where I took max quantity, and then I was able to exit everything at a very reasonable profit. So in my buying account, I was able to book somewhere around 45k. So that's the update. My writing account is slowly giving me good profits. All the short strangles that I have initiated is running in good profit. Multiple legs I have initiated. So it's not just one a straddle, like 44, 43, 800, 43, 900, all straddles are open. Okay. Who is this? Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's check. Maybe I'll just 1 second. Maybe 1 second. So Reliance calls 2641. 19. Which month expiry? MP 3623304. Which month expiry that is? If it is this month, you don't have much time, but let me check how Reliance is doing at first place. I don't know if you are on call side. Let's check Reliance. See, you can see this, it's already Britannia is bouncing off, right? Like it's pretty good. While we were analyzing, it was trading at 4458. If I remember correct, it was trading at 4458. It's going to 446566 now. So that's pretty much on the upside. And let's go and check Reliance. Reliance what? Just simple Reliance. Okay. Maybe 1 second. 1 second. Reliance Industries. Oh, you are holding 2640 call at 17 rupees. What's the price right now? What's the price right now? I think it's too much. Let me check in Zerodha one. Maybe 400 August. It's at 1795 you got. So it's trading at 1795 and you got it at 17 rupees. Already like 1 rupee up. It's a lot size. 250. There will be erosion by the end of the day because I think when is the options expiry for Reliance? I mean, for the stock options, is it the last Thursday or the dates are different? Because I don't do stock options. If you can help me with the date, we can assess whether there is more time or not. Last Thursday, which means 31st of August. Till that we have time. So carrying it overnight will have a little bit of erosion, but nothing much to be worried. And if your view is bullish and then you expect it to cross 2640 or even 2600, some sort of bullishness that you anticipate, it's worth to hold it. But if you're not sure, then, carrying it overnight is not advisable because there will be some sort of erosion. You got it at 17 and it is at 17.15, which is good. So still in profits. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mhm. Hi Anand, very good morning. How are you? Yes, I should close my scalping account. It's already uh, more than what I wanted, so no more trades on this. I'm going to close my Zerodha account. I don't get tempted to play again. But one thing I wanted to understand, because these guys are charging so much. Sometimes you are buying say 150 quantities, they're executing it like 4 orders or something like that. If you're placing market order, 4 times means it's unnecessary charges. Need to check what they have done. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it is just 23 orders that I have placed. Okay, but then it has computed. Oh my god, it has computed 128 orders. Although my executed orders are only like 23, buying and selling put together, but then here it is showing 128 since it's a market order. Straight away, what into 40 means almost 5,000 rupees gone on this. So, yes, I am doing great, Anand. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. Mm-hmm. Hi. Mm-hmm. Maybe uh, buying I am not going to do, then writing alone. Need to worry about. Oh my god, there is one work pending. For my company account, I have to do the filings. There's documents I need to send to the auditor. I was supposed to do it last Friday, and somehow things got lost. I forgot to do that. Like I said, whatever length it's going down, it's all like trap, and then it's coming back pretty strong. Like look at this candle, how quickly that it was, able to come back pretty strong with this green candle over here, right? So please be mindful of potential up moves because there is gap that is yet to be filled. So all the more probabilities for it to go and fill that gap. And post filling, it might come down. Okay, that's the view for the rest of the day. And really, my wife has also gone for work, so baby is with me. Probably I will call it a day and spend some time with her. She wanted to play. Maybe I will take some rest and also watch some series, spend some time with her, and do the auditor filing related task. Is it really worth staying? I'm just thinking because it's not about my work alone. As a buyer, there are opportunities, but these are risky opportunities. For example, I went onto the call side, and it's a double-edged sword, right? Like it's gap down and then gone up and then it's coming down. It's a double-edged sword. It can go either ways. But my logic is that this was the first candle, first 15 minutes candle. Its peaks was broken and consistently new high was made. And then it tried to go below VWAP. Again, it reclaimed it entirely. So I have a strong feel that there will be some more opportunities for upside moves. Um, Again, it's kind of risky trades, but the safest thing is that create some sort of short strangle. Short strangle is selling the options of same strike like 43,800. You go and sell. The payoff graph would look like maybe I will draw it over here. The payoff graph would look like this. Okay, so you will have coverage from 43 600 or 500 to 44 200, maybe some 600 points coverage will be there. This is one position that you can carry on. And if there is any sort of any side, if there is a movement of more than 250 points, square off the position on the intraday basis. If you want to carry it, buy some edges towards the end of the day and let it run in profits. Okay, if it is staying back in this, you will be getting a massive profit. In fact, I am carrying a lot of strangles of 20 43 700 800 900 44k. All four I am carrying. So the payoff graph looks little different. It will be like this, and then like this. It will be like this, more like a strangle it will look like. But I am happy to carry this with proper edge. Hmm. Okay, so that's the update. Play carefully, and I don't expect the market to breach 44 100. It should be most likely trading below that, and I'm keeping a potential gap covering, gap filling, and then coming down in the second half. That's what I am expecting. So please feel free to ask any questions if you may have. Otherwise, let's call it a day. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Okay. Wait. Okay. Coming. All right. I hope there are no further questions. Let's call it a day then. Um, we can do a full stream tomorrow because my wife is also working from home. I will have more time to be on full day. But otherwise, yeah, for today it's done. Okay, she's crying. I have to go now. Okay, wait. Oh, snapping me? Snapping me? No. Okay. Okay, guys, take care. Baby, wait. I'm turning off. Okay.